The Durand Cup semi-final between East Bengal and Northeast United FC was in many ways a very good football match. Northeast United FC were leading 2-0 right up until the 77th minute. East Bengal pulled one back. There was a late red card, a late equalizer and a penalty shootout. That's how East Bengal progressed to the final of the tournament for the first time since 2004. All great stuff, right? It's a good celebration of football, a very competitive game between two Indian football clubs. It's something that fans should be happy about. But unfortunately, something happened after the match that has mired the game in quite a bit of a negative light. What is that? Well, there was racist abuse that was targeted at not only the players of Northeast United FC, but unfortunately even the fans who were present at the stadium supporting their team, and the abuse came on behalf of the East Bengal fans. Now, this is something, videos of this have gone viral on social media. There's been plenty of chatter about it, across news circles, and the truth is, it's not our place to judge what happened, but the simple fact of the matter is, before we go any further, it's worth noting that there is no space for any kind of racism or discrimination, not just in sport, but truth be told, even in all walks of life. The one thing you should not be doing is discriminating against anyone else on the basis of their race, caste, creed, religion, and whatever else you want to talk about, or something that may differentiate you from other people. Differences should be celebrated, especially so in an arena like sport, which should be a unifying force, despite the fact that obviously if you're supporting different teams, you'd want your team to win. But it's about the experience, having fun, it's about the community building. It's not about a negative experience whereby, and this is what has been claimed, is that East Bengal fans not only ended up hurling racist abuse, they also threw stones and bricks at some of the fans, and in fact police intervention as well as intervention from the army members that were present at the game was necessary to ensure that the situation did not escalate further. Northeast United, for their part, ended up putting out a statement which talked about what had happened, and we'll just read the interesting parts of the statement. It started off by saying, Northeast United are deeply disturbed by the recent incident of racism, hooliganism and violence directed towards some of our fans during the Durand Cup semi-final match against East Bengal FC at the Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Krinagan, or VYBK, on Tuesday. Racism has no place in football or in any aspect of life, and we unequivocally condemn such behavior. This is one part of the statement. The other part, the more interesting part, was when they read out very clearly, or spelt out very clearly, what exactly had happened in the game. They said that our fans are an integral part of our team and we stand united against any form of discrimination. We have already brought this matter to the attention of the tournament organizers and the local officials. We'd like to thank the Indian Army and the local police officials for taking swift action against the perpetrators. We're also grateful to them for providing adequate protection to our fans and escorting them to their desired location. That's the thing. They made it very clear that the matter escalated so bad that it required the intervention of the Indian Army and the local police officials to ensure that the fans who were facing both abuse, both will be verbally or even physical abuse, where things were being thrown at them, had to be escorted away for their own safety. Not a very good situation by any stretch of the imagination, and not one that any football fan should be having to face when they go to support their team. Yes, support your team, you can have friendly, playful banter, but this, taking things to this point whereby you're throwing things at others, racially abusing people, is just not good at all. And most people are wondering what exactly is it that will be the East Bengal response. Well, East Bengal did end up putting out a statement, and it was nowhere near as detailed as this one, should be told. All it said was that East Bengal condemns all forms of racism. There is no room for discrimination in football, a sport which unites people. So they've put out a condemnation, but that, to be fair, is the extent of it. We don't know if East Bengal are going to be investigating the fan behavior. We don't know if they've taken any concrete steps to ensure that this doesn't happen again. All they've said is, we condemn it, there's no room for racism. Great lip service, but what action is being taken? We hope that there is action that is in fact being taken by the Durand Cup officials as well as the local police and security forces, because again, something like this happening should be unacceptable by any yardstick that you want to use. I know that there have been a lot of fans talking about, oh, but we as East Bengal fans are also abused. Correct, and that's also wrong. But now is not the time to engage in whataboutery. Now is the time you hold your fans accountable and say that, yeah, you know what, this doesn't paint East Bengal in a very good light. You should not have engaged in racial abuse. You should not have actually thrown stones at fans who were there to watch the match and support their team. Yes, your team won a great match. Celebrate that, cheer for them. Do not abuse fans who have come to watch, and more importantly, do not engage in physical violence. None of that's any good, and we hope that the strictest of action possible is taken by the authorities against the people who are looking to cause trouble, because as I said, these kind of things just shouldn't be happening, not just in any sport, but arguably in a civil society as a whole. What are your thoughts on this entire matter? Well, you can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to that channel, tap the bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to download the SportsTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go right ahead and check out some other videos that we've done. For now though, from my side,